First came to Bentwater, we drove in, it was a beautiful place.
As soon as we walked through the gates, my wife said, "This is it."
I can't think of any other communities I've been around the country that has lake, golf, now a sports club, everything.
When we come home across the bridge, it's a very tranquil feeling.
Came over that bridge and we looked down at this lake and we said, we could do this.
And now that we're in Bentwater, we're in heaven.
It's been a pleasure to see that it's attracting the young people as well as those of us that are retired.
Bentwater is definitely the best place to raise a family.
We traveled around looking at typical retirement communities, and we always seemed to come back to Bentwater.
I realized I didn't want to leave.
Try to imagine living between 160,000 acres of national forest and a 22,000-acre lake in a gated community where access is monitored 24 hours a day, where your toughest decision is which of 3 18-hole championship golf courses will you play today.
The condition of all 3 courses is outstanding. The maintenance crew does a fantastic job of maintaining the greens, which most people are very concerned about. And the greens always roll true and fast.
I think what attracted me to Bentwater was the variety of golf courses. We have 3 golf courses here by 3 different course designers.
Bentwater's Weiskopf course, designed by Tom Weiskopf and Jay Morrish, is composed of rolling fairways, lush greens, and bright white bunkers. The character of this magnificent course is perhaps best exemplified by the par 4 number 12 with its split fairway, one of Tom Weiskopf's favorites.
The terrain is not flat like you find in neighboring areas. There's a lot of change in contours out in Bentwater.
The perfect complement to Weiskopf and Morrish's course comes from internationally known Scott Miller, who worked with Jack Nicklaus. Miller says Bentwater is one of the most natural golf courses he's ever worked on. Lush carpet-like fairways, champion Bermuda greens, and pine straw roughs similar to Augusta National are the hallmarks of his course at Bentwater. Both courses take superb advantage of Bentwater's dense forests, gentle hills, and the sparkling waters of Lake Conroe.
Golf is heaven to me. Bentwater is above that. It is absolutely the most magnificent place to live, with the best golf courses that I've ever been on in my life.
I think that these courses compare very favorably with any course that I've ever played.
Rounding out the 54 holes of golf at Bentwater is Grand Pines, a classic golfing experience unlike anything you've ever seen. Grand Pines pays tribute to the golden age of golf course design, when courses were laid out on virgin land without the usual encumbrances found on the typical golf course today. Membership in Grand Pines is restricted to a select few, making this an extremely private club. Nestled between Sam Houston National Forest and Lake Conroe, across FM 1097 from Bentwater, there are no streets or houses on this all-green course. Just Mother Nature, you, and the ball. The only prying eyes witnessing your slice are of the 4-legged or feathered variety. There's also a picturesque driving range with commanding views of the Bentwater community and the lake. And all of it is anchored by the Bentwater Country Club, perched on the highest ridge at Bentwater and providing dramatic views of the Weiskopf 10th and 18th fairways. Members enjoy all the conveniences you'd expect from a club of this caliber. There's a restaurant and grill, men's and women's locker rooms, and a golf pro shop where you can pick up the latest clothing and gear or schedule a private lesson with the club pro. The country club also serves as a gathering point for many of the activities at Bentwater.
And then there are a lot of folks out here that don't do either. They don't play golf or tennis, either one, but they love it. They belong to the clubs that they can enjoy.
When I have to ask her 2 or 3 times, now what are you going to do today? She's like, I've already told you. There's so much going on.
Look at the calendar.
It's such a variety, you never get bored out here.
And you can play all kinds of card games every day. Mahjong, bridge, canasta, bunco.
Belong to 2 book clubs, a Bible study, a tennis team, a golf organization, a ladies organization.
For out-of-town guests and property owners waiting to build their homes, Bentwater offers superbly appointed guest villas located just a short walk from the country club. The Bentwater Sports Club is a remarkable facility, rivaling any, private or public, in America, and it's only open to Bentwater property owners.
I've been members of a lot of sports clubs before, and nothing compares to this one.
They have probably 5 or 6 types of group fitness classes. You can go in there and train on your own on weights, treadmills. Quality machines at Bentwater are really nice, all brand new stuff and state of the art.
You have all the classes, which are fantastic. You can do anything from quick to boot camp to low impact to high impact.
Regardless of what fitness activity that you're interested in, there is a personal trainer available to train you at whatever level that you're at.
And it's private.
And you're working out with your friends.
I've lost 17 pounds. It's been incredible, and I attribute that to the group fitness.
You can also receive a little bit of pampering. I do like to get a massage, facials as well, which instead of traveling far away for that, it's again right here.
Well, Bentwater is a great place for a tennis lover. We have a number of levels of USTA teams. We have 7 different levels of teams, plus local leagues. If you're just a social tennis player, that's great too.
Well, Dana calls it a paradise, but I kind of call it a playground for big boys. Well, boating has always been a part of our life for over 45 years. Where we lived before, we had to drive 3 hours to our boat. It's nice to only be 10 minutes away here. If it's not my day for golf, I'm generally down at the marina on the boat or around the pool, relaxing, getting some rays.
When Gary's enjoying being on the boat, on the dock, I enjoy being around the yacht club pool and taking water aerobics and relaxing around the yacht club as well.
We have a 22,000 acre lake for a backyard, and I sail and kayak and water ski and wakeboard and pull my grandson on the wakeboard, and it's just a great place to be.
There are all kinds of boating activities there that are a lot of fun.
Bentwater has a full-service marina. They have a boat launch ramp. They have a store, gasoline, snack foods, and then of course they got the yacht club.
When Denise and I first moved out here, we didn't have any kids, and we built our first home in Bentwater, and it met our needs at the time, and now our family's grown by two young boys. Rather than move out of Bentwater, we love it so much that we're building another home here.
Whether you want to live on the water's edge, on a manicured fairway, or in a tranquil wooded setting, there's a place for you here at Bentwater. Home sites start at just $70,000. Bentwater's peaceful setting belies the fact that it's only minutes from one of America's largest international airports, as well as one of the most important medical centers in the world. Excellent shopping and dining are nearby, and children here attend the highly rated Montgomery schools. 54 holes of championship golf, a magnificent country club, yacht club, and marina, a state-of-the-art sports and fitness club, all within the privacy of a gated community nestled between a 160,000-acre national forest and a spectacular 22,000-acre lake. Bentwater may be the last major tract of land that will ever be developed on Lake Conroe. Never before has a community combined so many of life's advantages in one place. Never again will there be an opportunity to be a part of it like today.
I can't imagine any place having as much to offer as we have here.
It's a perfect place to raise kids.
It's just paradise, it really is.
I tell many people that my wife and I think we have died and gone to heaven.
Yeah, it's a fun adventure.
This is what it's all about.